Hi guys, today we're going to be learning how to do Flappy Bird in Scratch. So first thing you want to do is going to the costumes tab of the little Scratch cat. So delete the both of the costumes and make a new costume. Draw a circle and make sure it's in the middle. You want to make this yellow tint around 16. And next thing you want to do is draw a somewhat of a square. You want to make it so that it's a little bit orange, and then you could delete one of the points using this point tool. After you've done that, you can reshape and resize to make sure that it looks best for your little bird. Now, what you want to do is make some eyes for your bird. So we're going to make two circles. These can be different sizes. You can customize them however you like. And I'm gonna make mine slightly different sizes. We can do white, and then we make the other one white. We put these on the bird. So now that we're on the bird, I will copy and paste these eyes, and we will now make them a little bit smaller and make them black. So now you can put these on the eyes. So now that we have our bird finished, we can go into the coding tab after naming our sprite bird. So what we want to start with is one green flag clicked. We want to make a new variable called y or gravity, however you want it. Make sure to click for the sprite only. Click OK. So what we want to do is change gravity by -1, and we want to make this forever. We want to put this in a forever loop. So forever change gravity by -1. Now what we want to do is change y by gravity every time. The reason I'm not just saying change y by -1 is because when we jump, we want to change the y by gravity and not set it to gravity. And you'll get what I mean in just a second. So what we want to do now is make a movement block. So go into make a block and go movement and click OK. So under movement, what we want to do is so under green flag clicked, first of all, we need to put our position. So we're going to make my bird a little bit back here and a little bit smaller too. I'm going to put it back here around 0, negative 196. Now we want to set gravity to 0. So now what we want to do in movement is we want to make it so that when the space bar is pressed, we want the Flappy Bird we want to set gravity to 13. You can mess around with this value, but 13 is what I'm going to stick with for now. So if we set gravity to 13, that will move the Flappy Bird up by 13 pixels. So now if we have the key space pressed, then set gravity to 13. Now what we want to do is put the movement inside of the forever loop after the thing. So now you can see that our bird, it flaps up when we click the space bar. So now what we want to do is make it so that you can't hold the space bar whenever you're using the bird. So what we're going to do is make it so that you have to wait a little bit. So we're going to do we're going to put the wait until after this block. Wait until uh, space mouse key pressed is equal to not. But the reason that we can't do this because under the forever loop, because then it'll pause all the other scripts. So what we want to do is put another run green flag clicked, and then put a forever loop under that, and then put movement under that. So now it should work. I should not be able to hold the button up again. So now we have our movement of our bird fixed. Now let's start with our pipes. So if I click paint, I should be able to paint my pipes. So what we want to do is do our pipes like this. And we're just going to color them like green and make them a little bit thinner. Now we're going to copy and paste this and put it underneath again. Put this around the same distance above and beneath as you possibly can. So now what we're going to do is go into the coding tab and click and go to one green flag clicked. We want a forever loop, create clone of myself, wait 2 seconds, then we want to hide. After that, we want to create our clone. So under control, we go to when I start as a clone, we want to show the clone. Then we want to go to X. We want to go to uh, X of 240. Then we're gonna pick the one value that we like the best. So we want like a low of like -80. So let's do, or -75. Actually, that would be better. Let's do pick random, -75 to 75. So now what we want to do is we want to repeat until the value is less than x position is less than 240. So we want to find a repeat until block. Oh wait, I already have the repeat until block. X position is less than -240. X position is less than -240. Then you want to change x by -8. Change x by -8. Then you want to delete this clone. Okay, so this should work, and our pipe should be moving across the screen. And of course, we have to hide the original okay? So this is working. Now, the last thing we have to do is make it so that our bird dies when it touches the pipe. So first of all, we have to name this pipe. So we forever do the movement, and then we want to do check if. We want to create another custom block. Let's do check if touching. Check if touching. And you click run without screen refresh. So check if touching, we want to do if touching the pipe or the edge, or, and then duplicate this edge. Then we want to stop all. So now if it touches the pipe or the edge, we stop all scripts. Okay, wait. Check if touching underneath the movement block. So now if you touch the pipe, it stops everything. And of course, I have to hide this. Okay. So now if you touch the pipe, it stops everything. And if you touch the ground, it stops everything. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make Flappy Bird with me. Bye. See you guys in the next one.